Hello, everyone. It's time once again for a Rich Gallup poll of the GameSpot staff. We're on the eve of Nintendo's big announcement, the Wii. When's it coming out? How much is it going to cost? And what games will be available at launch? We don't know. Let's take some guesses.
October 13th.
November 33rd.
Oh, I could take a guess.
Yes, I want you to. November 33rd isn't a real day.
Maybe October 30th.
30 days has September, April, June, yeah, 30 days. Yeah.
I think it'll be November 18th or so.
Then November 32nd.
Cool. Thanks, buddy.
Dollar figure. Say like $230.
I think it'll cost $199.
Well, they're saying under $250, so I would guess probably $249.95.
Even though the Mario, Metroid, and Zelda will all be ready for launch, I don't think that Nintendo will release the Holy Trinity on us all at once. So I'm thinking that at least one or two of those games.
It's got to be Zelda.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
$199 plus tax.
$200.
Early November.
November 1st.
I'll say a couple dozen games for launch. Ubisoft has 8 by themselves. 8.
15, 20 games at launch.
I also want to say that I was right on the PS3 price when you did this last time. So you may want to go back to that footage and show some of that.
Okay, we will right now.
Can I do the Price is Right answer and say $1?
Actually, you can, because I don't know if you heard Jason and Brian over there. Jason said 500. Brian said 501.
Oh, $1.
What up, Big Brad? Sports editor Brian Eckberg, always one for good guesses.
When? November 14th. How much? $250. 10 games at launch.
Peanut butter sandwich.
I'm going to say $199.
$100.
It's ridiculously low.
That's my legitimate guess.
I'm going to say November 7th.
First week of November.
They're going to have a lot of them, too.
So what have people been saying so far?
There have been a lot of people who think they're funny, and a lot of people who said $199.
Available end of next month.
Nice.
November sometime, maybe?
Pick a day. Any day.
17.
I'm saying November 7th.
I'm going to go earlier than probably most people are.
Before the PS3.
I'm saying October 17th.
$179.
Nice.
Probably it's going to be cheap.
I'm going to say $229.
$250 too?
$250.
I'm saying $250 with a game packed in.
And games,
There'll be 8 of them. 10 games.
What games can be packed in with it?
I'm going to go with some kind of Mario sampler.
If they do, it'll be something like WarioWare or Excite Truck.
Maybe even some old NES, like SNES, Virtual Console stuff. I think they'll spring out pretty early.
Not Zelda, because they're selling 2 versions of Zelda, I don't think they'll do it.
There's a bunch of third-party stuff we've seen already said it's going to be launch. So it could be a pretty good mix.
I want to take a seat. No, I'm not tired, but it's just
Winded by all this talk.
Yes.
Compared to the 360 launch last year where so much information had already leaked out that by the time the system was unveiled on MTV, everyone kind of already knew all of that.
So release date, I'm going to say... Wait, hold on, let me look at the...
Whereas with the Wii, we know a lot, but I think we know that a lot of the delicious details are being held for this event.
I'm going to say November 20th.
7th is a Tuesday. That's also the day Gears of War comes out. And then the 14th, isn't that like when the PS3?
PS3 is supposed to be the 17th.
17th, that's a weird day.
Isn't it?
It's a Friday.
Yeah.
PS3 will sell out. People will be looking for something to buy. It'll come out just after. Sort of like the GameCube came out just after the Xbox last time around.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the 7th. I like that. I like the 7th.
I'm guessing the first Sunday in November, which I think is November 5th.
They just need to get it out before Thanksgiving.
Nintendo likes launching their systems on Sundays for whatever reason.
There's no need to ship it that much earlier because then they might be out of stock by the time the real shopping begins.
As far as the price, I'm sticking by what I've been saying, which is $249. I miss the days of game systems costing $199, but I think those days are done.
It's going to cost $300 for you to take home a Wii.
$249.
I think there's going to be something surprising about the package, whether it's like a pack-in game that everybody actually wants.
You'll get, I'm going to say 2 controllers since they've been talking about how it's, not about you or me, it's about we.
There's always some weird, you got to buy this special cable or, you don't have a memory card or something that you're going to need. It's going to be $300.
And maybe some kind of pack-in demo thing, maybe like that Wii Music thing could end up being a pack-in since doesn't seem like it's really like a full game.
I'm going to say 20 games at launch, not counting not counting whatever virtual arcade stuff that they have.
I'm going to say somewhere between 9 and 13 at launch and 20, 25 by the end of the year.
Virtual console. How many games will be available for that at launch?
There will be no virtual console at launch. that will be 6 months down the line.
I bet they'll have something to demo that with right off the bat. You know, just like here's Super Mario Brothers, here's like a couple Nintendo games, here's Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's an aspect of the system that I'm really looking forward to, so I'd be pretty disappointed if it weren't ready. At the same time, they've talked so little about it lately that does seem a little odd.
But I bet they won't just give you like full catalog access like day one.
Well, thank you, Greg. Let's see. We've covered the games, covered the price, covered the date. Any final Wii thoughts?
I think there's going to be something more to the event than just the pricing, the availability, and the launch lineup, because that's all the obvious stuff. And I think they've had this campaign of, you know, here's what you know, but one more thing, here's some crazy surprise. So it'll be interesting to see what that turns out to be. I think it's going to be less than straightforward.
So that's going to do it for another Rich Gallup poll. Vinny, cameraman, what are your thoughts? How much? 250, 200? What do you got? 250. Cool. When's it coming out, Vinny? November 17th. All right. How many games, Vinny? 10 games, Vinny. All right, sweet. So that's Vinny's guess. 250, November 17th, 10 games. I'm going to say November 13th because that's my birthday. I'm going to say over 20 games because of all the crazy third-party stuff. I'm going to say over 100 virtual console games because that's how they're going to get a lot of people to buy it. And it's going to cost $189.99. That's just a number no one said yet. That's going to do it for another Rich Gallup poll on the Nintendo Wii. Stay tuned to find out what those exact numbers are right here on GameSpot.